Sup guys, welcome back. So today we've got the Ubers battle I had against Yus, Generation 4 battle, as you all know. So yeah, this was my first ever Ubers battle in Generation 4. And I just thought, yeah, let's bring a bunch of strong stuff, right? Deoxys speed lead, got a Darkrai in the back, got some scary looking things here. Didn't really overthink it too much, didn't really like put a well structured team together. Just thought, let's bring some big badass Pokemon, you know, Ubers, and just make them do a lot of damage to each other. So that's how that was my approach to this battle. So I lead out with Deoxys speed because I just like it as a lead. See Dialga, and I'm just like, you know what, damage time, get off to superpower nice and early, do a huge chunk, do over half. I like that, I like what I'm seeing, so that's nice. I thought maybe he's just gonna set up Stealth Rock, do something, but he has this exact same idea here. He just goes for that big damage, Draco Meteors. I hit it everywhere. Let's start, you know, turn one, I see Draco Meteor. So yeah, I can take it because I got a Sash, and you know, it doesn't bother me. So this turn I'm gonna set up Spikes. I've got Stealth Rock, but I'm gonna set up Spikes because I brought actually 2 Stealth Rockers on my team. He goes into Scizor. I don't think he wanted to take another hit, and here he finishes me off with a Bullet Punch. I actually predicted him to pursue me because I was -1 defense, -1 attack, so I thought he'd think I'll switch out. But anyway, go into Dialga and I set up Stealth Rock. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I got my Stealth Rock up. He actually goes to Superpower. Here's me thinking it was choiced and locked into Bullet Punch, but apparently not. So good bluff, I guess. Superpower didn't do as much, I guess, because you're not banded. You're not going to do that much damage. However, I don't want to take another one, right? I'm not dealing with that. So I switch out into my Scizor because I want to, you know, take whatever it has. And he goes into Dialga and kind of barely lives the Spikes plus Stealth Rock, and whatever health he has, I'll finish him off with a Bullet Punch. However, I am now locked into Bullet Punch, so I'm thinking, alright, let's see what he's got. Goes into Groundon. This thing is like a defensive tank. I believe it's like really bulky. I don't want to stay on this thing because you never know if it's got the fire type attack, considering it summons Sun, right? So I go to my Giratina O Origin form and I take the Paralyze. It shows T-Wave and I'm like, what the hell? What is this set? I don't know. So I get paralyzed, I stay and just see what happened. I want damage on this thing because I brought Kyogre, and obviously I want to win the weather war. I get paralyzed here, that really bums me out. I took a Stone Edge and get paralyzed because I had the Draco and I went for the Draco, and I want big damage on this thing. I want to keep the rain up if I can help it. So it goes into Mewtwo. I guess he wasn't really sure what kind of set I have or what these things do. So I went for Draco Meteor. I just clicked it again to catch the Groundon, but he goes into Mewtwo and I catch that instead. So I get the KO. That's really good for Darkrai because Mewtwo outspeeds Darkrai, so that makes Darkrai able to sweep now. So that's really good, I guess. That's an upside for me. Goes into Rayquaza. I should have guessed it would bring one of these, but anyway, so I don't know what to do at this point. I just click Draco Meteor. I'm thinking, let's see what he does. He goes for Draco Meteor himself, so he's a special Rayquaza. I always thought these things were physical. So yeah, I'm not gonna take that nicely. There's Dracos everywhere, man. What's going on here? Dracos for days. I die, and I'm thinking, you know what? Now Mewtwo's dead. Let's try to bring in Darkrai and see what we can do. I absolutely hate this Darkrai, right? I absolutely hate this. I calc this, right? Extreme Speed is not a 2-hit KO. The chances of a 2-hit KO is like less than 1%. So I went for Dark Void, missed, right? I missed the Dark Void, and I'm thinking, right, I can take another one though and try to do this again. And you can probably guess what I'm going to say. It gets a crit. So the less than 1% chance to 2-hit KO, I get critted and I miss a sleep, and Darkrai done absolutely nothing for me this battle. I shouldn't even put it on the layout because it just came in and died. Literally did nothing. Gonna bring in Scizor, revenge kill, and absolutely be pissed off at Darkrai at this moment because what did it do for me? It did nothing. I should have brought anything else but Darkrai. So that's really annoying because it's basically a 5v6. So this ain't looking good. So he brings in Groundon and I'm stuck in Bullet Punch. I don't want to be stuck in Bullet Punch. I bring in my Dialga again. About time because it's the Pokemon of time, right? So he sets up a Swords Dance and I'm like, what are you doing, Yus? Why do you have Swords Dance? I'm not liking that. So obviously I don't have any safe switches right now. I know I'm probably gonna get KO'd. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna take this EQ. I'm not gonna take it at all. So it's just a clean KO. So I will go into Kyogre after this. Keep in mind I'm max speed Kyogre, so I'm timid. 252, but I am Specs at the same time, so I will speed type with Groundon. I think they're both base 90 speed, correct me if I'm wrong. So I get off the rain here and I play absolutely too safe, way too safe. I should have not done this. It's got a Palkia in the back, very offensive nickname, just completely offends me. I go for the Surf. I don't know why I do this. I should just go for the Water Spout. I know this thing quad resists and whatnot, so you know, it does a huge amount of damage for Surf. So just imagine I clicked Water Spout, which, you know, I think will bite me later. I'll show you why. I go into this thing. Amazing prediction by Yus. Catches me with a Fire Blast. However, I have EV'd my special defense all the way up to live one of these. So I'm happy because it's in the rain. And I get burned. That's the one thing I did not want. I did not want to get burned. Because now I lose Scizor and I can't reset the rain, which really bums me out. It's just not looking good for me. It's my first Ubers game. Just the luck is not here for me. So unfortunately, you know, I predicted this switch back into Groundon, but there's not much I can do. I could have gone for Water Spout, but I know his Palkia is scarfed. So here I just safely lock myself in Surf because, you know, I'm going to be taking some sort of damage. I don't want to be getting you know, showing off a really weakened Water Spout. So it was just a safe bet here. However, I'm just a sitting duck at the moment because he's got two Pokemon that can deal with me and the sun's up, right? So he's going to just, there's a bit of stall here. It's just going to keep Bullet Punch roosting me. He's just playing it really safe. So yeah, I'm a sitting duck. I've pretty much accepted defeat at this point. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's just very, very unlucky that Scizor got burned. It was a good prediction by Yus, but you know, had I not got burned, had I lived, then obviously I would have played Scizor in a way to reset rain when I get the opportunity. So yeah, it is what it is, right? It's not much I can do about that one. So and Darkrai, fuck Darkrai, man. What did Darkrai do for me? Oh my god, it came in, took an E-Speed, missed a Dark Void, took another E-Speed and got critted. And I definitely calced it. It was less than 1% chance to get 2-hit KO'd. Maybe I played him at the wrong time. Maybe it was my fault. But I saw Mewtwo was gone and I thought, yeah, I outspeed Rayquaza. Rayquaza can only what would you call it? Can only hit me with an E-Speed. Anyway, so this Scizor almost died here and he just gets a roost off. I don't know if you lot are still paying attention, but yeah, he's just stalling me out. It's just completely stalling me out. I just have to keep hitting Surf, taking a Bullet Punch, hitting Surf, taking a Bullet Punch. Might speed it up a bit because it's just dragging on now, isn't it? Yeah, not much I can do. So eventually he's going to weaken me to a point where Palkia is going to come in and absolutely destroy me with an outrage. So yeah, it was a nice tier actually. It's a pretty fun tier. It's just like a tier like if you don't really care, you just bring a bunch of strong stuff and just all out attacks, just really strong Pokemon. So yeah, he brings in Palkia and remember earlier on I said if only I clicked Water Spout on Palkia. This Palkia barely lives after re-entry, so maybe that Water Spout would have made a difference. I don't know, didn't really calculate. Anyway, close game. So yeah, good game, Yus. So I've got some Gen 1 battles coming up. Really excited about those, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and see you a lot next time.